tithe is 10%. So $10, 10% is $1, not 1 cent. Because sometimes we forget math when it comes to tithing, yeah? We are paying $2,000, but we give what? $20. Yeah. That's the only time we forget our math. Okay. Okay, so in the first jar, we'll put $1 because that's tithe, and 10% of $10. Okay. And this jar is only open on Sunday. So they are taught on this jar, you open it on Sunday and you take whatever is in that jar, you take it to the house of the Lord. They tell them, they teach the child, you take the tithe to the house of the Lord. You don't take the tithe to Starbucks. You don't take the tithe. Okay, the second jar is offering and giving. It's loving your neighbor. That is all it's all about. That we are responsible for those that we love in our family, our neighborhood, and our community. So that in that jar we put $1, which is also 10%. Yeah, we put $1, and that one is opened on Sunday too. And you take it to the house of the Lord. Okay, Jeremy? You take it to the house of the Lord. Okay. And the third one is savings. For savings, it's also another $1. So saving has to do with loving your church and your community. And it talks about being independent as much as possible. Having a healthy saving plan. So that you're well equipped, so that when those rainy days come and the hard times come, because they will come, yeah? When they come, you're prepared. You're not stressed out. And you're not borrowing. So that you're not borrowing from your neighbors, from your family, from your friends, and so that you don't become a drain. Yeah, that's what it says. You won't become a drain on community resources. Wow. They are taught that at that young age. Okay? So that one you put in the savings, and it's only open on special occasions or when there's a need in the family. Maybe there's sickness, the child also contributes. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, the next one, which I really liked, investments. And sometimes we think our children, how can they invest at such a young age, Because maybe we're also not investing. Okay, we'll go there. So investment is loving your community. And so that one, we put $2. We put 20%. Okay, we put 20%, and that one is when we have money to invest in those that we love and our community, we all grow and we prosper. And also, this will give you an income for you as you age, and also for your children. And what I liked most was your grandchildren. We talk a lot about our children, but we never talk. I don't hear much about the grandchildren. Okay, so some of us are grandparents. I know they are learning something. So if our children are older and we are not able to do these things, at least we have the grandchildren. So we are saving, we're investing also for our grandchildren. I have a friend at work. We talk about financial things, and she also went through the program for Dave Ramsey, and she was telling me that her parents, they did not have the best of jobs, but they were very good with money, very frugal and everything, and taught them a lot about money. And she was telling me that she doesn't have to worry about saving money for her children's college. Why? Because her parents set up an education fund for her children. Can you imagine that? Wouldn't that be a blessing? That God will bless you so much, that as you're faithful with God's resources, that God will bless you in such a way that you leave something, an inheritance, not just for your children, but your grandchildren. And they will bless you for them. So now she tells them, you don't have to worry. Granny, grandpa, and granny, they already set up, an investment for you. You don't have to worry about, they can go to any college. Not that the parents are rich, they're not rich. but they just had a way of saving money. They went through the depression and everything, so they know, they understand. Yeah, may God help us. So, in this jar, something I realized is that it's only open when it's full.
Okay.
When it's full. And the child is given the money and has to decide when and where to invest. Can you imagine that? Yeah. And the parent does not intervene.
Okay.
If they make a mistake, that's fine. They will learn from it. But it's better for them to fail to make a mistake when they're in your house than when they're out of your house. Yes. But they're in their 30s and they're just messing up. And that their financial situation is just messing. No. Let them mess up when they're in their house. At least you can correct them, you can guide them. I was so blessed by that. 20% goes into that jar. Yeah. And so they choose whatever they want to do with that investment. I know some of the kids are wondering, what can I do with it? What can I invest with, Yeah. So two loans. So the last one is spending 50%. Loving your family and yourself. Spending is for your immediate needs. It's the food, the shelter, the clothing, and the things that make for joy. So there you put $5 and you're done. So do you see that? 10% in the tithe, 10% in the offering and giving, 10% in the savings 20% in investment, 50% in spending, not 90% in spending, or not 100% in spending, and nothing in all this, or 95% in spending and 5% in offering, because you don't want to go to the house of God empty-handed. But nothing in the tithes, nothing in investment, in savings, nothing in investment. May the Lord help us. So essentially, this is what